In this episode, welcome back to the second part of our special focus on the world of billionaires. What you are going to see in the next video will make you start thinking as never before, if only you have seen the first one. Have you ever pondered what you would call that rare ability in some individuals to always succeed in any business? Or why some competitors fail in their endeavors? In this video, we will discover 15 things billionaires understand but you do not. Information that can change your views about personal development and wealth, portrays not only tips but significant modes of dealing with the challenges that are part of life and business. From learning how to enhance portfolio performance to finding out how to create anti-fragile work life, this video is going to be useful to everybody. Well, grab your pen and your paper right now because these secrets may very well point you in the right direction towards a happier ending. This being the case, are you prepared to open the doors to a noble life? In the great scheme of things, it is important to know that some of the titans of the industry have been making their money from more than shady deals. For example, it may mismanage resources, especially labor, engage in substandard practices, and lack business ethics. This not only puts pressure on workers but also threatens the foundation of an improved life for so many. Picture a provider who cares more about the money instead of patience. It just spells doom. So yes, you can, and should, work to make money, but it's crucial that one establishes the cornerstones of stability and character. Of course, it is, as true success does not bar from elevating everyone but providing them with an opportunity for success in the future. Even more so, any strategy aimed at attaining financial success is in effect unthinkable without a solid network. Think of it like this. Each interaction that you establish can be a means of enhancing the development of the self as well as a means of developing better opportunities. A good provider understands that it is all in the contacts. In their line of work, they easily get to conferences or become part of associations. For instance, somebody who gets involved in daily local business meetups. This means not only increasing the circle of contacts, but also creating opportunities for new professions. In business, and especially in the process of creating money for oneself, it is often very important to have good contacts, or else stagnation awaits you. And, as the old adage goes, it is not just as they say not what you know but who you know. Self-made tycoons have some important characteristics, among which a perfect awareness of the reinvestment tactics is also included. Instead of spending all of those profits, they reinvest that money into new business or tangible assets. Thus the cycle of wealth generation continues. Suppose a young and high-performance individual who receives good pay and spends the money on research on emerging technologies or property. It also enhances the financial position of people as well as bring about development within technology, creation of employment opportunities. A smart provider understands that reinvestment is equally important for sustenance, especially when the requirement of preserving wealth is challenging. This is the right decision which may indicate the further successful evolution because it is not only the idea to earn money but to invest them for gaining much more later. Many successful individuals who become billionaires in the process have a vision that may span over several years and affects both investment and growth. Not like other organizations that will spend time and energies chasing after the short-term gains, but they will work to build for the long term. For example, let there be a contributing tech mogul in renewable energy. It is not just for the sake of today's generation wealth accumulation, but for the coming generations to have a better life. This they are able to do because they possess this forward-thinking mindset to enable them to maneuver through the pressures of the market changes. Such foresight helps them capture value, creating opportunities in advance of when they find their way into the mainstream market, thus generating good returns. It is an encouragement to those would-be employers that while most individuals would be willing to compromise themselves for the loot right now, they stand as a testimony that good things come to those who wait and prepare ahead. A unique feature of billionaires is the higher risk-taking propensity means that they can fund large-scaled initiatives that others cannot consider as risks. It's not stupid. It's all about creating wealth and capturing a particular opportunity in the correct way on the stock market. For instance, imagine an owner of a new business who invests into a startup created for an innovative concept. Though there is always a risk of losing the money, the gains are unimaginable. In doing this, the venture not only bolsters their own capital position, but also creates a measure of innovation and thus economic progress. It's not very easy for one to achieve that kind of balance, especially when one is purposeful, determined, and passionate about the cause. Indeed, if one will not take risks on how can he or she have a better life and in turn a bright future. Most billionaires embrace innovation and idea disruption as a way of generating value to compete and deliver value to their customers. They know that it is really important in today's world to outcompete rivals because failure to do so results in low performance. Specialist example. Consider an IT businessman who decides to finance AI services and products. This not only paves for disruption of industries, but is also beneficial to enhance people's lives. That way they are not only raking in the cash, they are also preparing for a better future since they value innovation. This focus should not be easily discouraged or dissuaded because the next great advance might not be far off. End of the shorter passage. Long passage starts here. I'm talking about creating the necessary climate so that people can start thinking creatively and arrive at the point of creating revolutions. A good number of billionaires participate in philanthropy as part of the process of contributing their wealth, not only due to their passion to do so, but most importantly, they wish to build a legacy that will continue even beyond their businesses. They understand that it is not only the money which they are earning at the end line, but the social value they create. For instance, $10,000 note. Picture a billionaire whose primary aim is to create a foundation that supports education. This on its own strengthens lives, but also promotes personal development in generations to come. That way, by funding these community projects, they manage to offload some load from social systems while helping their beneficiaries build up adequate coping mechanisms. It indicates this satisfaction not only benefits the recipients and is a kind disposition towards the next generation. It is a strong message that earning money can be an aim in itself, and this aim will be creating a better planet. Now that I have shared with you the life-proof teaching of the secrets of billionaires, it is important for you to learn how these books relate to your life. Are you willing to make that change and provide the efforts which may build towards a better life? Remember, this is just the second part of our exploration, and there's so much more to uncover now. Think about your next steps. What risk do you accept? What are some strategies to build opportunities from networking? Go ahead, claims me for the week, and try to adopt any of these insights into practice. Please, do not miss the next video on how these ideas change people's lives. So please, subscribe to our channel and turn on the notifications. We should keep its spirit going and now put all these knowing and information into practice.